Good day, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for February, not January, February 10th to the 16th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmation for the week. I have my happiness on my own accomplishments. I have my happiness on my own accomplishments. That is your affirmation for the week. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ace of Hearts, Ace of Spades, Two of Spades, Six of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, Seven of Clubs, Seven of Hearts, and the Two of Clubs. So your general energy is waiting and delays. So throughout the week, there will be waiting and delays going on, possible multiples because it's coming up in this position. Now, this can be in business, this can be in love, this can be in pretty much any aspect of your life where you're just waiting on things and there's delays on things. And the thing here is what the cards warn you about is not to overthink or uh, cause yourself too many scenarios on, are these waiting delays going to work well or aren't they going to work well? What you need to do is just plan and prepare for the good or the bad and how you're going to react to either one, and not sit there and think, how can it be good? How can it be bad? Because you'll drive yourself crazy trying to think up of all those scenarios, right? So just don't do that. We all go through it. We all have to go through waiting and delays throughout life. I would say that it probably happens to people at least once a month, right? Just reading people's cards the way I am, here on YouTube. I've noticed that most people go through that just as much as like financial loss. People go through that a lot too, at least once a month. So it can be a little thing. It doesn't always have to be a big thing. I mean, coming up in this position, it could be a bigger thing that you're waiting on, and that's why the cards are trying to warn you not to drive yourself too crazy with scenarios, and that's why it put it there as your main energy. At the beginning of the week, there is somebody new coming into your life. It doesn't have to be. It can be anybody. It can be a lover. It can be a friend, a family member. It can be anybody really. And you're just questioning if this person is true. Are they going to be a true friend, a family member, a lover, whatever? And the cards are saying yes, 110% go for it. It is all sunshine and rainbows with this new person coming in to your life. Then you have a chance to make a good investment. Okay, now this, just because this card comes up does not mean jump on the first investment that comes in, unless your gut. You want to go with your gut. If it goes with your gut and you think about it and it really is a sound investment, then go for it. But there is a good investment that you can make here at the beginning of the month. Then heading into the week, the middle of the week, it looks like you're going to have some broken communication with someone. And the cards are just saying, don't look in yourself to fix this broken communication. Rather, look for someone who is wise when it comes to whatever the subject matter is of the broken communication. Like, say it's math, the broken communication is about math, and you want to search out the person that you know who knows the most about math. And whatever. But yeah, by getting that fixed is by searching out wisdom, outside of yourself on how to fix that broken communication. Then, in the middle of the week, somebody is going to be trying to mislead you and cause you confusion, but you need to be confident in yourself that you're not confused. Recheck your steps, recheck your facts, and you're going to find out that you're not confused and this person is just trying to mislead you for some reason. Maybe they're jealous of of you or whatever. I don't see any cards on here that say so, but I do see the snakes in the grass here at the end of the week. So this could be somebody from the snakes in the grass that's trying to mislead you in a way. But you're not confused. You know what you're talking about. You know what you know. You know what you know. Then you have the Jack of Clubs here, heading out of the middle of the week. Take the risk. So yeah, there's a risk, some sort of ideal or something that you have going on in your head that you want to go after, and all you need to do is think and focus, plan, prepare for it, and it's going to work out just fine. Whatever the risk is that you want to take, but beware, there is a player. There's a player at hand that wants to. They want to wreck you. Like they don't want you to take this risk, and they're going to play you in a way where they make you think that they're trying to stop you from taking that risk for your own benefit. Like, oh, if you take this risk, it's going to cost you this much money, stuff like that. But they are literally just trying to stop you because they know that whatever this risk is, it's going to be very successful, and they don't want to see that happening for you. Then you also have towards the end of the week, oh man, I see these people coming after this risk. I think the waiting and delays is something to do with this risk. Then you got the snakes in the grass, right? So this is a couple or a group of people who are trying to confuse you in love, sabotage your work. They're trying to fuck you up, and that can be based on the risk. That could be the risk that they're trying to stop. So be very, very, very vigilant and very careful on who you listen to when it comes to this week. Especially from the middle to the end. There's somebody that's going to try to mislead you who could be the player. Then you got the player who's trying to stop you from taking the risk. Then you got snakes in the grass who are also going to try to stop you from taking this risk. And you need to just go for it. Don't listen. I would honestly, besides the wise person here helping you with the broken communication, I wouldn't listen to nobody at this point this week. Then at the end of the week, you need to stop. You're doing too damn much for others. Now, this might be why the player and the snakes in the grass are trying to stop you. You might be doing stuff for them. You might be helping them in some sort of way, and they're seeing you taking this risk as something that, is going to take away from them. But you need to stop. You need to cut that fat off. You're doing too damn much for other people, and your priorities are hurting from it, right? You need to focus on number one. Now, I can't explain this more to people. You come first, okay? Above everybody else. I don't care who it is. You come first. If you're not 110%, if your priorities aren't situated, how can you be 100% for other people? If you're not 110%. So you are number one. I hate when people put other people in front of them. This person's number one in my life. No, you are number one, period. More people need to get into that thought process because you have to be 110% to even be 80% for anybody else, right? So yeah, worry about you when it comes, I would say, for the whole week. I mean, you got so many people after you, and I feel like they're after you because you do stuff for them. I think that's what's going on here because you do stuff with them. And I'm starting to think that the waiting and delays are actually waiting and delays that you're creating yourself due to what other people are saying to you. That you're putting a delay on your own, risks that you want to take, your own ideas because of what other people are saying. You had something like this last week, I think, where people were trying to stop you from doing what you want to do. Do what you want to do. You're the one that matters. You are number one. Okay? You control your life. You live your life. You don't live other people's lives. They live their own, regardless who they are to you. They live their own lives. They're responsible for their own lives, and you need to start being more responsible of yours and not worry about so many other people around you. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally felt that. I mean, just from here to there, yup, it's going to be a juggling act. Definitely going to be a juggling act. I mean, even with waiting and delays is a juggling act. So, Yeah, it's going to be a big juggle, right? All right, we got the two pentacles here, so yeah, definitely a juggling act. I mean, look at the waves out here on the boats. The boats are going up and down, up and down. So I feel like your emotions and your questioning the waiting and delays of the risks that you want to take, the things that you want to do in your life. It's going to be just like a roller coaster of thoughts and emotions going up and down, and in the end, you you're number one. Don't stop yourself from doing the things that you want to do because of other people. Okay, you do you. All right. If you're, like I said, if you're not 110%, if you're not happy, how are you going to make anybody else happy? How are you going to be there for everybody else when you can't even be there for yourself? Right. You know what? I don't know why this is in my head. It's not selfish. Okay. I feel like you think it's selfish for you to think about you and only you, and everybody else fall off to the wayside. It's not. It's not selfish. We live our own lives. All right, that's all there is to it. All right, you are number one. So there you go. I hope this resonates, and I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, I do have bonus readings on my Patreon page, which you can find the link down in the description below. And I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.